Okay, we are back. I want to quickly do some oral exercises with you, and then we're going to do our concept again. So, just going to read some sentences, and then you're going to tell me which question the adverb in the sentence answers, what the adverb is and what it answers. Aaron ran the race fast. What's the adverb of that sentence? Right, fast is the adverb. He ran, and then what question? How fast. Very good. Tonight, Ryan is coming to dinner. What's our verb? Is coming. What would our adverb be? Tonight. Very good. Answering what question? Answering the question when. Super. I usually walk my dog. What's our verb? Walk. What's our adverb? Usually. What question? When again, or how often. Sorry, how often, not when, but how often. So how often? Usually. Okay. That's the same thing as our song. How much? Usually. Okay. Okay, sorry, never mind. Anyway, later we filled baskets with pine cones. What's our verb? Filled. Filled when? That's our question. I shouldn't, but later. When? Later. And then last one, Aunt Jane never skips breakfast. What's our verb? Skips, okay. And then what's our adverb? Never. And it answers what question? How often does she skip? Never skips, okay. So think of our questions. How, when, how often, okay. And think of our song that we did. Now, a conjunction. A conjunction is what? A word that joins two words or groups of words in a sentence together, okay? Joins words or groups of words together in a sentence. These words are words like and, or, and but, okay? So I just want to quickly sing our conjunction song. Ready? Oh wait, no, I have the wrong one. Oh my goodness. I pulled it up and I was like, oh no, this is the right one. No. I was getting ready to sing the never mind, interjection song with you, but it's fine. Okay, conjunctions. Let's try that together. Conjunctions connect, and I'll try to help, for you can't succeed unless I intercede. Conjunctions connect, as you soon will see, if you stay around until your word is found. Conjunctions connect, but I need a clue, or a day or two, because this case is tough. So, and, for, unless, if, but, or, until, because those are conjunctions and they connect us. Or you can go back and watch conjunction, junction, what's your function? And remember some of those adverbs, okay? So remember your adverbs. That's what we're going to be looking for in our sentence. So, I guess I already did this in the last video that I had to redo because I didn't do it well. So we're just going to look at what I already have up here marked off. We always have to mark our sentences first. So we look for our subject predicate divide, and where will that be? After Ben, before the word left. Okay, so between Ben and left, we're going to put our subject predicate divide line. And what's our verb? Our verb is left. What is our subject? Our subject is Ben Levi, okay? And so when we look at our subject and verb, we know exactly what we're going to do when we diagram them. What am I going to do on this side? Yes, I know you guys love when we get to do the rocket ship. Yes, build your rocket ship on the subject side because there's two subjects. But we start with our verb, and our verb is left, okay? So we put left here, put your little vertical line in front of that, and then on our subject side, we write Levi, Ben, okay? And remember, we always had this dotted line here, and you're probably like, what? And I think I did tell you in the beginning, oh, I've always done that, the conjunction there. I don't know what. And then I was like, oh, they waited waited till we learned conjunction. See, that's what I told you. It goes in an order, in a step-by-step process. So they wanted us to learn conjunctions first before we learned how to diagram conjunctions. So this is one of those where you're going to have to not be, lazy. Turn your page, because if Miss Monroe's doing it on the board, then you can do it here. It's worse for me. So we put or neatly in cursive still, right on that line. Okay, I'm going to get closer so you can see, so there's no excuses. See, or is right there. Oh, that still doesn't look that great, but let me just move you. Oh my word, I'm moving all of you, but so you have no excuse. See, or, and I wrote it sideways neatly on that line. I don't know if I can do. See, or over there. Okay, I don't think that even worked or helped. But anyway, it made me feel better. And there's my mouth really, really big. Sorry. Anyway, but it's definitely nice to have this big thing to carry so I don't have to do too much. So Ben or Levi or Ben left. Okay, that's it. So how great is that? All you're doing is learning to put the conjunction on the dotted line. That's all. So today was a really easy day. All right, so now we're going to go down to our next sentence. We memorized and said our Bible verses. Where should our subject predicate divide be for that one? Ava. Oh, Ava, answer me. You better not still be in bed watching this, like you told me last time. I'm not getting that. Yes, you are. Right, after we. Very good. So what's our verb for this sentence? We memorized and said our Bible verses. Excellent. Most of you got that. Memorized, said. Underline those twice. Oh, okay. Let me tell you that in a minute. Then memorized, said, underline twice. And then who or what memorized? We memorized. So now we come down and we are going to do our diagram model, and we get to do a rocket ship again, and we always start with our verbs first anyway. So what is our verb? Make sure that you can see the whole diagram. There we go. So the first one is memorized, so that one goes on top. The first one always goes on top, and then said goes on the bottom, and goes right on the dotted line, A-N-D, okay? So you're going to write and on that dotted line right in the middle, and then you put your vertical line right in front, and then that's when you write your subject, and your subject is capital W-E, the very beginning of our sentence, we. We memorized and said, okay? How simple is that? So that's all that today's lesson is just diagramming conjunctions. Conjunctions go on the dotted line in your rocket ship. That's all you have to remember, okay? Now, one thing that I did want to mention from, like I said, you guys did well on your language test. Elbows, elbows. Good job. But one thing, and I didn't mark them wrong, but every time where it said mark the verb and then circle the adverb, some of you were just marking the verb once. Anytime you mark a verb in any sentence, you always underline it twice. So that's why you saw an extra underline mark there, because you always mark your verb twice, no matter what you're doing. Just always mark it twice. That's all. Okay, so I didn't mark it wrong. The only one that was like some of you missed, it was will clean, I think. You remember you have to do will and clean, because will is a helping verb to go with clean. So will clean, blah, blah, blah. So that was the only one that I think some of you missed. But the rest of you, it's just making sure to put a double underline under every verb all the time. So think that through. Okay, anyway, page 165. in your language. And there's 3 sentences, 3rd grade. This is super simple. Diagram, subjects, verbs, and conjunctions. So the first thing you do, though, mark your sentences. Mark your sentences. And you did that on this test. I was so proud of you. And most of you marked them so perfectly well. I was so proud. Okay, anyway, I'm going to calm down. I hope my neighbor downstairs isn't like hearing me be really loud, but anyway, mark each sentence, diagrams, subjects, verbs, and conjunctions. And now you know where conjunctions go because they go on the dotted line, and make sure to write them awkwardly on that dotted line, okay? So, all you're doing is 1, 2, and 3. There you go. We're done. Language, we're out, okay? So I'm out. So I will see you later. Have a wonderful day. Get this done. Make me proud.